Hello, I'm going to do a very quick tutorial on Jesus We Love You, just the electric guitar part for the chorus. Very simple, it's going to be a very quick tutorial. And I'm going to simplify it for beginners. I'm going to give you a couple options, make some recommendations. It's a little hard to explain what it is without first playing with it along the track because it's sort of an interesting timing. So I'm going to do that first and then I'll slow it down and break it apart for you. So go ahead and listen. Jesus, we love you. Oh, how we love you. You are the one our hearts adore. So that's the whole thing. Very simple, but if you save it for the right moment and really put in some reverb and some volume in there and play it in good timing, it really accentuates that song. So that's the version what I just played that I would recommend practicing on. There's some sliding to do, which is difficult for beginners to especially stop at the right spot. But practice it. That's what really makes this kind of little riff really interesting. But I'll give you an option if you can't figure it out. That's simpler. This is in the key of G. You may have noticed that Bethel Music was singing a little bit on the throatier lower side. I have transposed it down to the key of G where my church sings it most of the time. So key of G, you find the starting point to play this riff is, I recommend taking your ring finger and placing it on the B string at the 12th fret. And then it's actually it's essentially 3 in a row. That's the simple version. That's the most basic version you could have. But I would recommend shooting for something a little bit more. So take your ring finger, and then your middle finger will be your main one that will slide around. So the second note is still on the 12th fret, but on the G string. And then you'll slide down to the 7th fret on that same string. You hear how it kind of gives it that lowering down. And it's the same with the slide up for the second half, which is... And the difference in what I just played between the two, aside from it being different notes, is the way I play it. So the first one, I don't hit an additional time before I slide down, I believe. So the second time when we go, I actually strike it again. Strike the string again, and so that actually slides up to the 14th fret on that G string, and that's the whole thing. So yeah, that's the thing. But if you can't quite figure that out, maybe do a combination. So just but I recommend trying to figure out that slide, those two slides in there. So have fun playing Jesus We Love You.